Sport mode activated. All right. Can you hear that CVT? Hey guys, I'm Juliana, your automotive woman, and this week I'm behind the wheel of the 2023 Honda CR-V, and this thing has been completely redesigned. We're talking more length, more width, more style, more safety, more technology, but it's still available as a front-wheel drive, all-wheel drive, and as a hybrid. And two of its primary competitors I've also reviewed, the Toyota RAV4 and the Kia Sportage. Look down in the description below because pricing is a lot different. So to be more specific this week, I'm reviewing the Touring Hybrid, or essentially the Sport Touring Hybrid in the US. The hybrid models offer a bit more styling. We're talking blacked out front grille, blacked out side mirrors, and larger 19-inch wheels, which are also blacked out. This is equipped with a 2-liter 4-cylinder electronically supported CVT transmission. It's producing 204 horsepower with 247 pound-feet of torque, and it looks like this when in sport mode. Sport mode activated. All right. Can you hear that CVT? Let's be honest. You're not going to purchase this CR-V compact SUV for its launch control. No, you're going to be considering this hybrid model due to fuel economy. Okay, so let's talk fuel economy, and I'll put it back in eco mode, and I've done all the modes. So this week, I took the CR-V for my 90-minute test drive. I tested all the driving modes: eco, normal, sport, even snow. The best fuel economy I can get, and that's on side roads and on the highway, with 6.8 liters per 100 kilometers. Honda suggests a little bit better when they're testing out that, but I'm doing real world. I did the same test drive, but focusing more during the day when there was less people on the road and I was on the highway, really cruising about 110. And the best that I could average was 9.2 liters. Okay. And again, I go back and forth in between the different driving modes because I want to be realistic. Okay. But again, if you look down in the description below, I'll provide you with my real world economy driving test, right? So you see all those stats. Then that aside, what I appreciate is that Honda also included braking regeneration on this self-charging hybrid. Okay. If you put it down into B mode, and then use your paddle shifters, you could actually increase or decrease the braking regen. I think that's pretty smart. All CR-Vs, regardless of trim level, in 2023 will offer Honda sensing technology with the inclusion of LED lights with automatic high and low beam assist, blind spot monitoring, adaptive cruise control, which can be activated using the buttons on the right-hand side of the steering wheel, and also standard are automatic emergency braking, lane keep assist, and a rear view camera, which in my opinion can use a bit of resolution improvement. Overall though, visibility in the all-new CR-V is good, as the A pillar on the left or right-hand side is thin, and the large window by the C pillar out the rear side is quite large, so there really isn't a blind spot, but I'll speak more about visibility during my final impressions. So again, to clarify, this week I'm reviewing the Touring Hybrid model, or essentially Sport Touring Hybrid model in the US. So everything you see is elevated in pricing, styling, but definitely comfort. And I'll begin up top with the small standard sunroof, which is manual to open and then power operated. Then all the seats throughout are leather and power operated, and the driver's side seat offers memory support, and both seats and the steering wheel are heated. Navigation, wireless Android Auto, and Apple CarPlay are included, along with a mobile charge pad, Wi-Fi hotspotting, amazing. And as for connectivity, you receive one USB, one USB-C, and one 12-volt port. As for this touchscreen, super easy to use. It's both a touchscreen and a swipe through. I'm going to recommend when you meet with your Honda specialist to sit down with them and look for the vehicle settings icon. And in this area, again, it's a swipe through, you'll be able to customize a lot of your preferred settings, especially when it comes to driver assisted technology. Also, this is where you'll be able to set up your kick to open hands-free power liftgate, which I'll get to. So this is really convenient. And then when I'm driving, I actually leave it in power flow because this screen illustrates where all your energy is being used, whether it's through the engine or through the battery in the back. Then I left the best feature for last. So on your key fob, you're offered a remote starter. Make sure you lock the doors first and then hold the circular button for about 5 to 8 seconds. And then your vehicle will automatically start for you and you'll be able to preheat or cool your cabin in advance. Previously, I mentioned the CR-V has grown in length, and it has by 2.7 inches, and all of the benefits are really found back here. Now, Kia suggests that they offer the best in-class leg space, but that doesn't mean it's not impressive back here, because it is. So if you're familiar with my channel, you know I'm only 5'3", so I never complain about leg or head space, but trust me when I say if you're traveling with small kids, teens, or adults, they are going to fit just fine. These seats back here are fixed, meaning they don't move forwards and backwards. They do fold, and they're 60-40 split, and they recline by a lot. I also like the thought process with this center armrest because it's so wide. So as you can see, you have your own individual space on each side. So I really, really like the thought process behind there, the comfort and the convenience. One last feature back here about these seats, heated in this trim. So it's really nice. Now, when it comes to storage up front, the center armrest inside there and back here, really, really good. You're offered only one pocket back here behind the front passenger seat. I'm not surprised a climate control panel isn't offered, but connectivity pretty good. So you're offered 2 USB-C ports. In 2023, all CR-V hybrid models offer a payload of 850 pounds, and this includes what you can carry on top and store inside, including passenger weight and personal items. Towing is maxed out at 1,000 pounds. The hybrid touring or sport touring hybrid model also includes a hands-free kick to open or close power liftgate. You're also able to set the liftgate height by holding it at its desired height and waiting for the beeps. Overall cargo space is just over 1,000 liters with the rear seats up, or just over 2,000 liters with the rear seats down. Connectivity is offered in the form of one 12-volt port, and a tire mobility kit can be found on the inside beneath a removable cover. 2023 Honda CR-V final impressions. And the 2 most impressive features from this past week, number 1, drivability. It is very smooth driving over potholes or on rough roads. And this week I'm actually in Montreal, Canada, and Montreal is famous for having some pretty terrible roads. So the fact that this absorbs all of them so well, really, really impressive. And then, as you can probably see, it's winter in Canada. So this is equipped with winter tires. Winter tires are always super loud, but the noise cabin quality is still really good. So 2 most impressive features. One feature that needs to be improved is the resolution on the rear view camera. That can be improved. But do you honestly purchase a family-oriented compact SUV that's supposed to be affordable for its resolution on the camera? No. So that's just a personal opinion right there. But hey, Honda, you can do a little bit better. All that aside, good on fuel economy, right? When I had the Sportage, when I had the Toyota previously, I'm going to be reviewing the newest Toyota RAV4 hybrid shortly. So I'll do a comparison with all the fuel economy, because that's really important, because it comes down to price, right? And I'm really surprised that this is priced a bit more expensive, right? But you do get the additional safety features this year, more technology. So it's all that stuff to consider too. And reputation, right? Honda has a reputation for providing good warranty, good safety. They've been in the game for a really long time, right? So all that aside, great comfort, Visibility, like I mentioned previously, good out the front because the A-pillars are really thin. So making a left or right-hand turn, your obstruction, your visual obstruction, there is none, right? And then out that C-pillar, there's a huge window. So there's no blind spot, but remember you have blind spot monitoring as standard now in 2023. Rear seat comfort too, also really impressive. And I love the fact that the seats are heated in the hybrid model. But what I like to do in all my videos is recommend test drive because those are complimentary. And guys, you got to look down in the description because I try to make your purchasing experience easier for you. And while you're down there, make sure you subscribe. Thanks for watching, guys.